Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a fashion and winter style video. It is now officially the start of autumn, which I am so excited about. So I thought it might be a nice idea just to take you through a few of my steps and also how I prepare my autumn and winter wardrobe. I wanted to feel really inspired this season, and so I wanted to have a really wearable and also a really cozy wardrobe. So my first step is definitely to spend hours and hours scouring Pinterest and looking on Instagram. These are without a doubt my main sources for inspiration. They're absolutely perfect for thinking about new season outfit ideas and also just seeing what you think will work well within your current wardrobe. Now on Pinterest, I would just type in street style or autumn street style, autumn fashion, chunky knit jumpers. All of these searches will definitely bring up a wealth of images which are just bound to inspire you and also make you think what it is you would love in your new autumn and winter wardrobe. Now on Pinterest, I tend to pin very similar images when it comes to fashion and style, but this is actually a really good starting point. I then go through all of my boards. I've got so many street style boards, but then I make a list of all of those key items that I feel like I'm missing in my wardrobe and perhaps items which I'd really like to add and invest in for my new autumn and winter wardrobe. Now I find the best way to keep track of all of my ideas and all of my items which I really want to invest in is just to make a list of them. I tend to keep a little one on my phone just under autumn wish list. I do this every season, and on there I just keep a note of the things I'd like to have in my autumn and winter wardrobe. So there I've just typed in slouchy cardigan and I know that is what I really want to have a look for. And now comes the best bit, and that is shopping. So I tend to look at Asos first purely because they have such a good selection of pieces, and I look through my list and I just see which items I've perhaps put a star by. So when I make a list, I put a little star by the items which I really want to buy or invest in first. So in this case it was a nice slouchy cardigan, a really nice pair of flats, a good pair of denim jeans, and perhaps also some nice accessories. So I'm now going to show you the pieces which I have bought. So actually the majority of the things I have here are from Asos, but I'm going to start with probably one of my favourite pieces which I found, and it is a cardigan. Now I mentioned earlier that I love chunky knit cardigans, especially as it gets colder, and I spotted this one in Tesco's of all places. I always find just a few pieces every season in Tesco's, and whenever people ask me where something's from and it's from Tesco's, they're always amazed, as you would be. But honestly, you should check Tesco's out because sometimes they do have some really nice clothing items, and I found this cardigan. I am so in love with this. I think it is lovely. I spotted it in there a few weeks ago and I added it to my wish list, and then I went and bought it the other day. How beautiful is this colour? The faux fur detail is just everything. Every autumn winter I have to add a little bit of faux fur detail to my outfits. I love it. I think it's really cosy. It adds a really nice bit of texture as well to an outfit. It was £25. I actually had a voucher which gave me £5 off when I spent more than, was it £20 or £25 on clothing? I'm not sure, and I'm not really sure why I got it, but I got it when I was doing my weekly shop, so I thought, oh, I'll save that because I know I've got my eye on this cardigan. So it actually only cost me £20, and I love it. I just feel like it looks a lot more expensive than it is as well, purely because it's so soft and it feels quite luxurious. So I think for Tesco's and for £25 or £20 is a pretty good bargain. So before we move on to Asos, I'm also going to show you a few beauty items. Now if you've watched this channel for a while, you'll know that I'm not really a beauty person. I certainly don't do beauty or makeup on this channel. It's just not something I really spend a lot of money on. I know what I like and I just tend to stick with that. But I feel like as you come into autumn and winter, it's such a cliche, but I just think berry and wine tones are such a lovely colour to add to your wardrobe. So I have just bought a few little pieces to add to my very small collection. So I spotted these lipsticks. I think lipsticks are a really nice accessory to add to a really simple outfit. Now, I don't wear a bold lip that often, but I think it's quite nice for an afternoon or if you're heading out in the evening. So I went for 2 of the NYX or NYX products, purely because I've just heard a lot of beauty bloggers talk about them. I don't really know anything about makeup, as I said before, but I spotted this one, which is one of the soft matte creams, and this is in the colour Copenhagen. This is really quite dark. It's quite a dark plummy colour, but it is beautiful. It's so pretty, and with a simple outfit or with the cardigan that I just shown you, this looks actually really pretty. I would advise probably wearing a lip liner with this because it does run a little bit, but it is lovely. It's a really pretty colour. And then I also picked up one of the liquid suede. I've heard quite a few people talk about these as well. This is in the colour Soft Spoken. This is a really nice everyday colour, although it looks quite dark. It's actually quite similar to my lip colour anyway, it's just a little bit darker, and these wear really nicely. I wore this the other day and it just fades beautifully on the lip, so it doesn't really look like you've been wearing anything once it starts to fade, and I just think these are really nice. I think this one's a bit more expensive. I think they're about £6.50 possibly, I might be wrong. And then the and then the soft matte lip creams I think are about £5.50. I always love to paint my nails in the autumn and winter as well. Well, all year round, to be honest, but I just think once it comes into autumn and winter, I love having a dark colour on my nails. So I got 2 of the Barry M nail varnishes. These are, in my opinion, some of the best drugstore nail varnishes. When I went in, they actually had buy one, get one half price. So okay, they probably look identical on camera, but this one is slightly more purple tone. This is what I've got on my nails today. This is a really lovely one. This is called Berry Cosmo. I just find they apply so nicely. And then I got one of the quick dry ones, and this is in the colour Sprint Finish. And this is a bit more of a kind of a burgundy wine toned, which is also really pretty. Okie dokie, so on to the pieces which I bought from Asos. Now, keeping my wish list in mind, which I spoke to you earlier about, I really wanted to be careful with what I bought, and I wanted to really think about the pieces which I was putting into my basket. So I mentioned earlier about nice pretty lace camisoles, about chunky cardigans, chunky knitwear, nice denim. I think makes a really big difference once it gets a bit colder, because if you're anything like me, I wear denim jeans so much. Nice footwear, accessories. So that's what I was really focusing on when I was looking the other day. So the first item is this jumper. I've seen quite a few people with this actually, and I spotted it a long time ago and I kept thinking about it, and then it had gone down in the sale, and obviously then inevitably it had sold out, but it came back into stock. I actually got this in a size 4, but it is so oversized you wouldn't even notice. So it was, I think it was reduced down to £14 or something like that, but it's just the colour. I still love wearing blush pinks and nudes in the autumn and winter. I think if you team them with a berry lip or a berry kind of style, you know, deep burgundy coat and boots and jeans, I just think it works really nice, and I think it's a really nice colour palette. So whenever I am scouring through Pinterest, which if I am being completely honest is actually on a daily basis, I'm always see the girls wearing a pair of really nice vintage wash denim jeans. Now they may be Levi's or just purely vintage. I haven't actually found myself a pair yet, but I spotted this pair on Asos and the wash is pretty much perfect. I love this. It's quite a light wash, but I absolutely love it. I think it is so nice. Now, when I ordered these, I was under the impression they were going to be quite a baggy boyfriend style fit, but when they came, they fit so well, which is obviously a good point, but I thought they were going to be a little bit baggier around the waist, around the bum, but they fit perfectly. I got them in my normal waist size, but they're not kind of skin tight around your ankles, which again is fine because I do own a lot of skinny jeans. As I said, I just wasn't quite sure if I wanted them to fit that well around the waist, but I got these probably, when did they come? About 4 days ago now, and I have not taken these off. I know people always say that, but I really haven't. I've worn them for the last 4 days straight. They're really comfy. I would highly recommend these, and I think they were They're Asos own brand, so I think they're about £30, £32, which I just think is an absolute bargain. So I am so happy that I finally found a nice pair of jeans. Okay. Oh, I'm going to show you my favourite thing which I found on Asos. It is these loafers. I'm just so in love with these. These have been in my saved items for weeks and weeks, and I was just waiting for the right time to buy them. I know leopard print isn't necessarily to everyone's taste, but I just envisaged wearing these with a really nice simple pair of skinny jeans, a chunky oversized cream knit cardigan or a jumper, and then just a nice scarf, and I just think it just adds a little bit of something to an outfit. So when it comes into the more kind of autumn winter season, as I said to you earlier, I am a real simple girl when it comes to fashion. I love my jeans, I love my chunky knits, I love my boots. That is what I wear. So I feel like you need a few more accessories perhaps to jazz it up with the leopard print, the faux fur, and also jewellery. Now I have been on the hunt for a gold watch for a really long time. I currently have 2 Olivia Burton ones, which I love. I absolutely love the style of Olivia Burton watches. They're so classic, they're beautiful, but I really wanted an all gold watch. I didn't want to spend a lot of money because I feel like it's quite an extravagant purchase to buy yourself, so I just wanted a nicely made watch, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money, and I spotted this one on Asos. And it is perfect. I am so happy with this. It only cost £22 as well, and it is this one. Now the dial is quite big, which I wanted it to be quite a chunky style, but it's the strap which I love. It's not a chunky gold strap which is going to make your wrist all cold. It's a really nice sleek finish, and also it's adjustable, so my wrists are tiny, so I thought I'd have to go to the jewellers or get this readjusted, but you don't. You can just readjust it on the strap, which is perfect, so it literally does fit everyone's wrist size. And for £22, I just think this is amazing. And as I said, sometimes I just think a bit of gold jewellery really just brings an outfit to life, especially if you're just wearing a cream cable knit jumper and a simple pair of jeans. Just having a splash of gold, I think, looks really nice. So £22, I will leave a link to it below. I think this is an absolute bargain. So the last item that I wanted to show you is a pair of trainers. Now, as I showed you at the beginning, a lot of the images which I really like and which I pin on a daily basis are with outfits wearing a really nice simple pair of trainers. Now, I have been wanting a pair of trainers for months and months and months, and I just didn't really know what style I wanted. I love kind of all white trainers because they look so crisp and clean and they look really cool, but I thought very impractical now as we're going into the kind of the colder, muddier months. So then I thought just a simple pair of black trainers would probably suffice. So I spotted these ones, and they are just a pair of Nike trainers. I don't know what the name is. I will leave a link to them below for you. I actually got these ones from Sports Direct. Just exactly what I wanted. They're quite a narrow fit. I love this on the back. These are all kind of, it's almost waterproof type material, but then it's just got the black suede on the back, which I love because I really love suede, but they're again quite impractical for the autumn kind of winter months. So with that just little touch of it at the back, I really liked it. But I'm so happy that trainers have made a revival though in recent years. They're just so nostalgic of being a 90s kid when you wanted the latest pair of trainers, and then they just almost vanished, and now they've come back with a huge bang and everyone is loving them. And I'm so happy because they're just so comfy. They're really casual but quite cool at the same time. I just think they will be perfect for my autumn and winter wardrobe. So that is everything. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gave you a little bit of inspiration. As I said, sometimes I can just go mad and add everything to my basket, which I really like, and I don't have much of a thought process necessarily for how they're going to piece together, but I wanted to do a little haul and a chatty video of the pieces which I've bought recently, which will really kind of help to bring a lot of outfits together and create a lot of new outfits in my wardrobe, and all the pieces I feel will really fit seamlessly into my current autumn and winter wardrobe. So I feel very happy with the pieces which I've got here. I really hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it's given you a little bit of inspiration as well. If you liked this video, please do give it a like. That would be amazing, and I really appreciate it. And if you're new, then please do subscribe. I make a video every Sunday, and it is more than often a fashion style video. But I hope you've all had a really lovely week, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!